Hey everyone, how's it going? Hockey here doing a what I read video. Just going to talk about two series that I've been reading, that I've read in the last pretty much month or so, or 2 months, and I just want to share them with you. So let's get started with the first one.
One, two, three, four.
いらっしゃいませ。
Everybody say ho! Hip hop, step jump. So I dance, what's my name? So everybody say ho! Hip hop, step jump.
The first one, it goes by the name of Ultimate Legend Kang Hae-hyo. I'm probably butchering this. It is a manhwa, which is a Korean comic. When usually they're web comics, which is all color. So every page is pretty much in color, besides the first 2 pages usually of every chapter, which is a summary of things that happened in the last chapter, and they're usually in black and white. So anyway, why am I telling you to check out this manhwa? Well, the reason is this. This manhwa is a action, I'm not going to say adventure, though the thing said adventure, comedy, martial arts, school life shonen series, and the thing is, it almost has a cliche explanation. Like, to be truthful, you were like, really? And what the story of Ultimate Legend Kang Hae-hyo is pretty much is the society is getting full of delinquents, definitely schools, and mainly the high schools. And so the government has decided to make a school that's in the middle of nowhere to send these delinquents to better their lives and make them better for society. So you think it's kind of, in a way, the story is not super cliche, but it is, because it's the school full of delinquents, and there's a majority of there's actually a lot. I don't know if anybody's read them, but there's a lot of delinquent school stories. But this one actually is kind of different, because the fact that they're getting sent here to make themselves better, and it's not like they just go, this school's full of delinquents and they have to fight each other every day. That kind of is the case because they are delinquents and they can't really flow into the mindset of, you know, trying to study and stuff like that, but they're actually really just sent there to make better. So our main protagonist is, as you can tell probably, Kang Hae-hyo, and he really is not no legend. He is a punk. He's a punk. He isn't a delinquent. He is the one that actually gets bullied. He's the one that gets bullied himself, but for some reason he still gets sent to this school. And so it's pretty much very comedic. You get to see Kang Hae-hyo and his development through this experience of getting sent to this school full of delinquents, then this school full of people that are badass martial art people. And I really think, like, the action and the characters the action is drawn very well, and the characters are drawn very well too with their character designs. It's not very complex with their designs, and the fact that since it's a manhwa, usually the line art is pretty simple and they have some decent shading, but it's the character designs itself that really stand out to me with this series. And with Kang Hae-hyo developing into this legend and everything, I think this manhwa is really, like, damn good. It's about 49 chapters right now. I haven't read chapter 49, but I marathoned this straight through, and that's how much I really enjoyed it. So I would recommend you guys checking it out if you like martial arts stuff, and you also like web comics, Korean manhwa web comics. I would definitely say check this one out. So that is Ultimate Legend Kang Hae-hyo. I'll leave a link in the description for it if you want to check it out. Alright everyone, so the last one I want to talk about is a manga by the name of Hantsu X Turasu, or Hantsu X Trash. And usually I don't recommend manga like this at all, because I really don't usually read a lot of these kind of mangas. But it is a seinen, sports, school life, mature series, and the sport in particular is water polo. So our main character, Hamaje, he pretty much is just a lazy slouchy dude. He's not good at anything. He's not good at studying. He's not good at sports. She's trash. The only thing I guess you can say he's good at is being a pervert. And he always tries to ask girls out, and he always gets rejected. And maybe it's because he's an ugly dude. I mean, the character design is not horrible or bad or anything. I actually like his character design, but, you know, whatever. And so one day he's kind of just outside, just staring at like the emptiness, literally, and he notices a girl up on like the pool is up on, like, up, kind of weird, but if you get what I mean. And he notices her, and he's like looking at her, and this guy comes and he's like, hey, like, if you want to join my club, I heard your Hamije, like, you're not in a club yet, you want to join my club, and if you join my club, you'll be able to grow girls, you know, be around them all the time, look at them. And he's like, nah, he doesn't want to. But when the guy notices that he's looking at this this chick, and he's like, oh, if you join my club, you can be with her, you can go with her and everything too. And he's like, he's a part of the water polo club. And so Hamije kind of joins for ulterior motive, for motives, you know, very, very, very clear cut. And we learn that the girl's name is Hagiwara, and she's a very good looking girl. I like her character a lot, and she's very steadfast in the fact that she really wants to she only focuses on water polo. So the whole series pretty much is him trying to get this chick to notice him. And the thing is, it's one of those series that at the start you're kind of like, whatever. What holds together literally is the comedy, not the sports side of it. But as the story kind of goes on, Hajime is kind of starts getting into the sport a lot more, and he starts getting more devoted to the sport, and his ulterior motives start to kind of decline. And that's what I start really liking the story. Though granted, the comedy's still there, the etchiness is still there, and everything that was there before is still there. It just gets a little bit more serious, but it still finds a way to keep that comedy and humor. Now I will say, if you don't like nudity, which I mean just tits hanging out, you probably won't enjoy this series, because it has quite a bit of that. But if you're into like the comedy, etchiness kind of stuff like that, then you might want to check this out. Usually, like I said before, I don't really like stuff like this, but I found this to be hilariously funny, and so I continue to read it. And plus, I think the story is actually quite good. Even besides the etchiness, I think the story itself and the development of the protagonist is good enough. So that is Hantsu X Tarasu. I'll leave a link to that in the description as well. Also, if you can let me know what mangas you've been reading, since that's the last one I'm going to talk about. And I would also check those out and comment back and everything. So you guys go ahead and do that. But until next time, this has been Haki. I'll talk to you guys later. Don't forget to like the video, add as your favorite, subscribe, do all the cool stuff you want to do. And I'll talk to you guys later.